chop it up, and again, you submerge it in water and boil it for about an hour or so, and then cook it, and you can see that you have like, a fairly dark purple at the end. So I did that with beets as well. I thought beets could kind of be related to madder in a way, because they're both roots and they kind of produce sort of a similar color. Onion skins and spinach, all the same process, chop them up and boil them. Oh, and turmeric. That I thought was kind of like the poor man's saffron, sort of in a way. So there's the dyes, and I just stuck the fabric in them. Let them sit. You can either let them sit for like 48 hours, or you can boil them, which is what I did. So you boil them in the dye for about, again, another hour or so, depending on the color that you want. And then you get that. It shows you just the colors, and they're here. I don't know, you guys are kind of spread out, but. So this is what the beets turned out looking like.
So the wool takes the dye much
Yeah, it
better,
does.
doesn't it?
It does. And that's the red cabbage. Yeah, I was surprised it turned out as well.
Thanks.
And turmeric. And that's onion skins.
I've tried onion skins, but it always seemed like it wasn't worth the.
trouble.
But again, with the wool, it seems like it really.
Yeah. And spinach.
Like I said, I wasn't nearly as good at this as yours are like amazing. Did you dye this? Did you buy it like that? So this I actually dyed with beer because I'm dirty old redneck and this is all I know how to do. But it basically just went off white, which I kind of expected at best.
But
This
it
I
made
used-
my toga look more authentic.
Yeah, long colored. This was homemade wine from Concord grapes. You can't really see it in the light, but it's pretty pinkish. Like I thought that was kind of cool. It turned out pretty well. I dyed them all by boiling it in vinegar in the dye. And this one I couldn't resist. I was the PEI the other week, and I got some PEI red dirt. So I made a PEI red dirt shirt.
I wonder if there's any evidence of people using soil for dye.
I'm sure there would
I
be.
have a feeling there is.
Yeah. If there was iron oxide in the soil, like you can get a pretty good red if you seal it in well.
Yeah.
I didn't boil it nearly long enough. It was like, oh man, I've got a power bill.
Did you use a mordant beforehand?
Vinegar, and I put a little bit of potash to it too, because I had some fertilizer, picking out the little white ones. That was it.
Great, so that's everybody, right? Is it? Yeah? Okay, thank you.
Any questions?
Yeah.
I have a question. Using the vegetable and basis for the dye, do you think that there would be any lasting smell afterwards?
I think that the vinegar can kind of smell for a little while. The problem is that, like, you could wash that out, but then because it's not a synthetic dye, you're also going to be losing some of the color eventually. So,
Travis, did you mean like a cabbagey smell? Like really like sort of like, ugh.
You don't get that, do you?
not so much. I don't know.
You have to consider all the other competing smells for the average ancient Roman.
Turmeric might. I don't know. Turmeric might.
I suppose.
I actually smelled the turmeric when it went by. Not
Yeah?
to be weird or anything, but like it didn't. It smelled like normal.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I found the same thing. I smelled some of the wool.
Yeah.
Mental note. Students are interested in odors. Today's kids.
Any other questions?
Okay, thank you so much.